Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels D Maths. The code for this subject is 4024. Today we have set our heart to solve a paper 1, and for this purpose we have selected May-June 2024 1-1 paper. In this video, I'm going to present you the solution of this paper. I hope that you will learn from this video, and this video will be very helpful to you. So let's start today's paper. So here we go. So on your screen, the paper, May-June 2024, 1-1 paper is showing up. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours, and the calculator is not allowed in this paper. So let's go to the question. So the very first question coming up on your screen is the question number 1. He says, from this word, write down the letters which have a line of symmetry. So we are looking for that letter which has one line of symmetry. So A has a line of symmetry. You can see this is the line of symmetry, and the T has line of symmetry. So my answers will be A and T. So then we are going to Okay, so then this is we are looking for those letters which have rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry, N has the rotational symmetry. So only there is one letter which has the rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry, when you rotate it, it fixes, it matches on its original image. So N has rotational symmetry in it. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. So we got the right answers. Okay. So now we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is question number 2. He says at the start of the day, the mass of a bird is 4.628 kg. Later in the day, the mass of this bird is 4.693 kg. Calculate the increase in the mass of the bird. Give your answer in grams. So 2 marks question, very simple, straightforward. Only you have to subtract M1 from the M2. So let's have a look at the solution. Here you can see from the 4.693, I will subtract 4.628. From 3, I will borrow 1 from here. 13, 13 minus 8, that's 5. 8 minus 2, that is 6. And 6 minus 6, 0 point. And then 4 minus 4 is 0. So 0.065 kg. So then I will convert this kg into grams. For this purpose, I will multiply it with 1000. So when you multiply 0.065 with 1000, your decimal will move 3 steps to the right. So the answer will be 65 grams. 65 grams. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. 65 gram is the right answer, sir. So we are going to the next question. That is question number 3. A part, he says, work out 0.3 multiply 0.02. I will convert them into fractions, and let me show you. So it will be 3 by 10 multiply 2 by 100. So numerator will multiply with the numerator. The denominator will multiply with the denominator. You will have 6 by 1000. So then the decimal will move, because when you divide with 1000, your decimal will move 3 steps to the left. So the answer will be 0.006. So 0.006 is the answer. So let's check. 0.006 is the right answer, sir. So this was question number 3, and it's A part. Then we have question number 3, B part. He says 15% of 40. 15% of 40 is 15 divided by 100 and multiply 40. So 15 by 100 multiply 40 will be equals to 0, and 0 will be cancelled. 15 multiply 4 will be 60. 60 divided by 10, and that will be 6. So question number 3, B part, the 6 is the answer. Okay. Now we have the C part, and it's a 1 mark question. 7 minus bracket start minus 25 bracket close. So we will have 7 plus 25. This minus minus multiply 1. they become positive. So you will have 7 plus 25, that is 32. So my answer is 32. The answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question, the question number 4. He says, question 4, ABC is a triangle with the AC 5 centimeter and the BC is 10 centimeter. Using a ruler and compass only, construct the triangle ABC. AB has been drawn for you. So what you will do, you will open your compass 5 centimeter and you will take A as the center and you will mark an arc here, okay, of the radius 5 centimeter. This, you will take this point A as the center, means the pin of the compass will be here. Then you will open your compass 10 centimeter. You will take B as the center of the arc, means the pin of the compass will be here, and you will draw an arc of 10 centimeter. Where these two arcs will intersect each other, that will be the point C. Then you join the point C with the A, and you join the point C with the B. So let me show you. I have done this here. So here we have. So I open my compass 5 centimeter and I draw this arc. Then I open my compass 10 centimeter, draw this arc. Here these 2 points intersect each other. So what I will do, I will join the C point with the A. I will join the C point with the B. So this is a 2 marks question. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. Okay, so you can see question number 4A part. Our answer is right. Then they asked us to find the measure the angle BAC. So this word measure means use your protractor and measure the angle BAC. So with the help of the protractor, I will measure this angle. These are the 2 arms of the angle. So I will measure how much is the angle between them. So when I measured it, it was approximately 98. Okay. So that was 98. They say their angle BAC. So our angle was 98. Okay. Then we have the question number 5. He says the table shows information about a class of 28 students and the distance they live from their school. So the total students are 28. He says complete the table. So here we have the distance of 1 kilometer or less. There are 11 boys. The girls we don't know. Distance of more than 1 kilometer, 3 boys and 6 girls. So total students, because they are 28. So from 28 subtract 6, 3 and 11. You will get how many girls live distance of 1 kilometer or less. So here we have. So hopefully you will be able to see this. Okay. So 28 minus 11 minus 3 minus 6, that is 28 minus 20, and that is 8. So here in this table, you will fill 8. So my answer is 8. So that answer is right. Okay. So then their question is, a student is chosen at random from the class. Write down the probability that the student lives more than 1 kilometer from the school. The students who lives more than 1 kilometer from the school, they are 3 boys and 6 girls. So the total students who live more than 1 kilometer are 3 plus 6, that's 9. So the probability will be 9 by 28. So the probability will be 9 by 28. So if you look at this question, 9 by 28 is the right answer, sir. So hopefully you understand question number 5. So let's go to the next question. The next question is question number 6. It's A part. He says simplify. We have 6r plus 7s minus r plus 3s. So the r will be added, subtracted in the r, and s will be added, subtracted in the s. So what we will do, we will, let me show you. So you will have 6r minus r plus 7s plus 3s. So 6r minus r, that is 5r plus 7s plus 3s, that will be 10s. So 5r plus 10s. 5r plus 10s is the right answer, sir. Okay, so question number 6, and it's B part. He says, bananas cost X cents each, apples cost Y cent each. Write an expression for the total of 7 bananas and 5 apples, and the answer is in cents. So 7 banana, 7x plus 5y. 7x plus 5y. So this is the expression. And it is right. So we are going to do the next one. The question number 7 showing up on your screen. So it says question number 7, he says a square and a regular pentagon are joined along one edge as shown in the diagram. Calculate the value of the x. Okay. So as you know that this is, let me take out the pencil. Okay. So this angle, you know, this is how much? 90 degrees. So this angle is 90 degree. And how much will be this angle? And this angle will be it's a regular pentagon, and we can find the internal angle of a regular pentagon. If you want to find out the internal angle of a regular polygon, the formula is 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close and whole thing divided by n. So pentagon, the n will be 5. N means the number of the sides there. So so the internal angle of the pentagon, and that will be the internal angle of the pentagon, and that will be 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket go divided by n. So it will be 180 multiply 5 minus 2 in the bracket and divided by 5, 180 into 3 divided by 5. So 180 divided by 5, that is 36. 36 multiplied 3, that is 108. So this angle here is 108, the internal angle of the pentagon. This angle is 90 because this is the internal angle of a square. So if you add up all these three angles about a point, the sum will be 360. So x plus 108 plus 90, that will be 360. So x will be equal to 360 minus 198, and that will be 162. 162. So my answer is 162. I hope you understand. The answer is right. Okay. So this is question number 7 showing up on your screen. So this is how we done this. Question number 7 we have completed. So let's go to the next. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 8. Ahmed invests $4,000 at a rate of 1.5% per year, simple interest. Calculate the value of the investment after 2 years. So we need to find out the amount at the end of 2 years. So you know the formula for the amount is equal to the principal plus interest, and the interest is PRT divided by 100, where P is the principal amount, R is the rate, and so here we have the amount is equal to the principal plus the I, and the amount is equal to principal plus the PRT divided by 100. So amount will be equal to 4,000 plus, and 4,000 into 1.5, and the time is 2 years divided by 100. So you will have 4,000 plus 120, that is 4,120. So the amount will be 4,120. Our answer is right. So this is how we have done this. Question number next is question number 9 coming up on your screen. Here we have, he says, the diagram shows the distance time. The diagram shows the distance time graph of a cyclist for the first 2 stages of a race, A, B, and the BC. Work out the average speed of the cyclist for the second stage, BC. So we want to find out it's a 2 marks question. In kilometer per hour, we have to give the answer. So if you look at here, what is the value at this point? So he is at a distance of 21 kilometer here. And when the time is 9, when the time is 9:30, he has covered the distance 27. So from 27, I will subtract 21 and I will divide it with the half hour. From 9 to 9:30, it is 0.5 hour. So 30 minutes means 0.5, 0.5 hours. Okay, 1 by 2 hours. Okay, so the average speed will be the total distance traveled divided by the total time taken, and that will be 27 minus 21, that is 6 kilometers from 9.5 minus 9, so that is 0.5 hours. When you divide 6 with the 0.5, you will double it actually. So the answer is 12. So the average speed is 12 kilometers per hour. Average speed is 12 kilometers per hour. Okay, so that was how you do the first part. Then he says a bus travels at an average speed of 20 kilometers per hour. Work out the time the bus takes to travel 50 kilometers. Very simple. The speed of the bus is given, the distance is given, and the speed do not change during this process. They want me to calculate how much time it takes to cover 50 kilometers. So the time is equal to distance divided by speed. It's a 1 mark question. The time is equal to distance divided by speed. So the distance is 50 kilometer and the time is 20, sorry, the distance is 50 kilometer, the speed is 20 kilometer per hour. So 5 by 2, then 2.5, 2.5 hours. So it will take 2.5 hours. So our answer is right. Question number 9, B part. This is how we have done it. So now we are going to the next question. Okay, so on your screen, question number 10 is a part. It says the diagram shows the fuel gauge of a car. This car has 40 liters of fuel in the tank. Calculate the amount of fuel that the tank contains when it is full. Okay, so look at this gauge. How many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there are 8 gaps. So how many are full now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are total 8 parts. 5 parts are full. So out of 8 parts, 5 parts are full, and which represents 40 liter. So 5 by 8 of the total fuel is equals to 40 liters. So it will be a 5 by 8 into total is equal to 40. So the total will be equal to 40. 8 will go upstairs, 5 will go downstairs. So 40 multiply 8 divided by 5. So it's 8 into 8, and that is 64. So when the tank is full, it will be 64. It can hold 64 liters of the fuel, which is right answer, sir. So let's go to the B part. In the question number 10, B part, the car uses 5.4 liters of fuel for every 100 kilometer traveled. Calculate the amount of fuel that the car will use on a journey of 300 kilometer. So I am going to solve it with the help of the proportion. The fuel and the distance traveled, they are directly proportional to each other. So I will write fuel, I will write distance traveled, 1.4 liters required, covers 10 kilometers. So how much fuel is needed for 300 kilometers? So solution is showing up here. So the fuel and distance 5.4 liter is for 100 kilometers. So how much fuel is needed for 300 kilometers? So 5.4 divided by x is equal to 100 divided by 30. So it will be cross multiply, and you will have x equals to 3 into 5.4. So that is 16.2. So for 300 kilometers, you need 16.2 liters of the fuel. So 16.2 is the right answer, sir. So here we go. Question number next. That is question number 11 showing up on your screen. Tom's pet eats 3 by 5 of a tin of food each day. Tom needs food for his pet for 12 days. Calculate the number of the tins of food Tom needs to buy. Okay. So it's the more the days, the more the tins are needed. So the tin and the days, they are directly proportional to each other. So I'm going to use the proportion method. So here we have food and days. 3 by 5 of the tin for 1 day. For how many tins are needed for 12 days? So 3t by 5 divided by x is equals to 1 by 12. Cross multiply. So x will be equals to 12 into 3 by 5 into t. So the x will be equals to 36 by 5t. That is 7.2 tins. So 7.2 tins you need. So 7 full tins, 0.2 tins, because 0.2 tins are not available. So you will have to buy 8 tins. So he need 8 tins. Okay. So it's not a matter of rounding off. When I say I need 7.2 tins, it means you need 8 tins. So 8 tins is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand. So we are going to the next part. Okay. So this is how this is done. 7.2 was the actual answer, but when you need 7.2 tins, you will actually buy 8 tins. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 12. He says solve 4 bracket start 2x minus 3 bracket close plus 5 bracket start x plus 5 bracket close equals to 20. We will just open these brackets. We will simplify on the left side. And then we will make x the subject of the formula, and we will be able to find out how this is done. So you will have 8x minus 12 plus 5x plus 25 is equals to 20. So x and x will be added, numbers and numbers will be added. So 13x plus 13 is equals to 20. So 13x will be equals to 20 minus 13. 13x will be equals to 7. X will be equals to 7 by 13. So 7 by 13 is our answer. 7 by 13 is the right answer, sir. Okay, question number, and then we have the next question. That is question number 13 coming up on your screen. He says the pie chart shows the proportion of junior members and senior members at a gym. There are 120 more senior members than junior members. Calculate the total number of the junior and the senior members at the gym. First of all, the juniors are represented with the 60-degree angle. So the angle for the seniors, that will be 360 minus 60, and that will be 300 degrees. So the angle for the seniors is 300, angles for the juniors is 60 degree. So there are 120 more. If the juniors are x, then the seniors are 120, x plus 120. So this is a question. It's a 2 marks. It's a 2 marks question. Okay. So we are going to solve it. Okay. So here we have, first of all, I have found that what is the angle for representation for the seniors. So let the total number of the people there are, the total number of the people, juniors, junior and seniors. So the total are x. So the juniors will be the angle divided by the total angle multiplied the total. So 60 by 360 into x, and the seniors will be 300 divided by 360 into x. The difference between the number of seniors and the juniors is 120. Senior minus junior is equals to 120. So I will just put those values there, and let me show you how this is done. Okay. So we will have 300x divided by 360 minus 60x divided by 360 equals to 120. So it will be 5x by 6 minus x by 6 equals to 120. So because the denominator is the same, so directly we can subtract from the first numerator the second numerator. So 5x minus x, and that is 4x. 4x divided by 6 equals to 120. X will be equals to 720 divided by 4, and x will be equals to 180. So the total number of the people there, they are 180. I hope you understand. It's a good question. Okay, so that was the question number 13. Then we have question number 14. It's a 3 marks question, simultaneous equations. Solve the simultaneous equations, show all your working. 2x plus 3y is equals to 7, x minus 6y equals to 6. It's a question, this is question number 14. So we have to solve, we want to find out the value of x and y. So what I am going to do is, so I will make the x same. Sorry, I'm going to make the y same, and then I will add both these equations with each other, and the y will be cancelled out, eliminated, and you will get the value of the x. So you have here 2 bracket 2x plus 3y bracket close plus x bracket start x minus 6y bracket close equals to 2 into 7 bracket close plus 6. So you will have 4x plus 6y plus x minus 6y is equals to 14 plus 6. You see this y and this y will be cancelled. You are left with the 5x equals to 20, x equals to 20 by 5. X will be equals to 4. So you know the value of the x, we will put this value of the x in the any one of those equations. So I'm going to use the second equation, x minus 6y is equals to 6. So in the place of x, I will substitute its value, which is 4. So 4 minus 6y is equals to 6. So minus 6y is equals to 6 minus 4. Minus 6y is equals to 2. Y will be equals to minus 2 by 6. And y will be equals to minus 1 by 3. So the value of the x is 4, and the value of the y is minus 1 by 3. So this is how you do question number 14. 4 and minus 1 by 3 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so I hope that this is visible to you. Question of 14. This was 3 marks question. So on your screen, question number 15, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of 2.87 multiplied square root of the 396.5 divided by 1.92 square. So this can be written as 3 multiplied. This can be written as 400 divided by 2 square. So I'm rounding them off to convert them into such numbers whose calculation is very simple. So 3 multiplied square root of the 400 divided by 2 square. So that is 3 into 20 divided by 4, and that will be 3 into 5, and that is 15. So my answer is 15. Question 15. The right answer, sir. The right answer is 15. Okay. Then we have the next question, and that is question number 16. Here we have. He says that we have a circle here. A, B, C, and D are the points on the circumference of a circle center O. Angle BCD is 58 degree and the angle DBC is 72. Their question is, they want me to complete the statement that the angle DAB, so they're talking about this angle, the angle DAB, the angle DAB, if you look at here, can you see this ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral? It's a quadrilateral whose 4 vertices are on the circumference of the circle. So it's a cyclic quadrilateral. So the angle BAD and the angle BCD, they are angles in the opposite segments. The angles in the opposite segments are supplementary. So the angle BAD plus angle the BCD will be equals to 180. So the angle BAD plus 58 will be equals to 180, and from there I can find out that angle. So let me show you. I have done that. So here we have. So angle BAD plus BCD will be equals to 180. So 180 minus 58, that's 122. So that means the angle BAD is equal to 122 because the angles in the opposite segments are supplementary. This is the basic logic reason. Okay, so have a look at because the angles are supplementary. So our answer is right. That's question number 16A part. Now, question number 16. This angle I found out to be 122. So this angle here, basically this is 122. Okay. So we are going to the next part. He says find the angle DOC. They want me to find out DOC. So now they want us to find out the angle DOC. They want me to find out this angle. This angle, if you look at the chord DC, the 72 is the angle subtended by the chord DC on the circumference, and the DOC is the angle subtended by the chord DC on at the center. So the angle subtended at the center by the chord is 2 times the angle subtended by the chord at the circumference. So the angle DOC will be 2 times of the 72. So let me show you how this is done. The angle DOC will be equals to 2 times the angle DBC. And so 2 into 72, and that is 144. 144. 144 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Then this is 1 and 1 and 40 and 4. Okay, then they want me to find out the angle BCO. They want me to find out the angle BCO. So let's do that. Let's find BCO. BCO, basically they want me to find out this angle. So what I can do, I can find out this angle, and I can find out this angle. This is radius. This is also radius. So these sides are equal. So this DOC is an isotriangle. So if I will find this angle, both these angles will be the base angles of isotriangle. So I can find out 144 plus that alpha. So I'm going to do it. You see, I'm going to call it alpha, 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 alpha. Okay. So alpha plus 144, that is equal to 180. So 2 alpha will be equal to 180 minus 144. 2 alpha will be equal to 36. Alpha will be equals to 18. Now BCO will be equals to BCD minus OCD. And so BCO will be equal to 58 minus 18, and that is 40. So my answer is 40. And 40 is the right answer, sir. This is how this has been done. I hope you understand. So let's move. Okay, here we have. The table shows the time for each of 60 children spends of 60 children spends in a play area. So here we have minutes, 0 to 10 minutes, 4 children, 10 to 40 minutes, 7 children, 40 to 60 minutes, 8 children, 60 to 90 minutes, 24 children, and 90 to 120 minutes, 17 children. Okay, either draw a cumulative frequency diagram to show this information. So here we have cumulative frequency, and here on the x-axis, the time is represented. So I need to find out the cumulative frequency. So how I will find the cumulative frequency? So very simple. I will add the cumulative frequency, I will add up all the frequencies gradually. So first frequency will be written as it is. You can see here. The first frequency will be written as then 4 plus 7, that's 11, 11 plus 8, that's 19, 19 plus 24, that's 43, 43 plus 17, that is 60. So we have found the cumulative frequency for each class. Then from each class, on its upper boundary, I will put a dot of the cumulative frequency. So at 10, I will put the dot of 4. At 40, I will put the dot of 11. At 60, I'll put a dot of 19. At 90, I will put a dot of 43. And at 120, I will put a dot of 60. So then I will join those points with each other. And here you go. So you can see I have put these dots. And then I join them with a curve. Okay. So this is how you will plot that. Sorry, something happened with the internet, our internet. So no problem. And this is usual. And here on your screen, you can see that cumulative frequency curve, which we have drawn. I hope you will be able to do this. On the y-axis, we have the cumulative frequency. On the x-axis, we have that class. And that class was, students was minutes. And on the upper boundary of the each class, we have put the dots for the, the cumulative frequency. And then we got this. Okay. Now, what they are asking us to do, the next thing they are asking us to do is that, okay. So use your diagram. They are asking these questions. He says, use your diagram to estimate the median. So the total, how much is there total? 60. So I will find the 50% of the 60. So for the median, I'm going to find out the 50% of the total cumulative, and that is 50 by 100. That's 30. So on the y-axis, I will check where is the 30. And from here we have 30. From here, I will go to the graph. When I intersect the graph, I will check what is the point here. So it's something like 76, I think. So I think the median is 76, I think. So let's check 76. So we will check these answers. Okay, then they ask you a question. They ask the interquartile range. So if you want to find out the interquartile range, so first of all, you will have to find the lower quartile, which we call Q1. You will have to find out the upper quartile, which we call Q3. And then Q3 minus Q1, that is the interquartile range. If you want to find out the Q1, you will have to find out the 25% of the 60, and for the upper quartile, you have to find out 75% of the 60. So 75% of the 60 is 45, 25% of the 60 is 15. So on the y-axis, I'm going to look for these values for 45 and okay. So for 45 here, I will go to the graph, check what is the value here. It's something 91, I think. And for 15, I will go to the graph. Then I will check what is the, it is, I think, 51, I think. So it's something like 91, 51, I think. Yeah. So 93, when I noted in actual, it's 93, 93 minus 51, that's 42. So the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So that is 93 minus 51, that is 42. I just thought that's 91. Okay, so I hope you have drawn these and you can easily find out these. Okay, so let's have a look at the marking scheme as well. Okay, so he has not given us the answer. He says whatever the students' readings are, just they should be correct. Okay, the number of children who spend more than 80 minutes in the play area. So this word is very important. More than. These graphs are of the less than, but their question is more than 80 minutes. So we will go to the graph. So we will check where is the 80 minutes. 80 minutes is here. From here, I will go to the graph. Then I will check what is the cumulative frequency here. It's something like 30. I think it's 33. Yeah, this looks 33. So from the total, I will subtract 33. So these are the people who spent more than 80 minutes. Okay. 31, sorry, 33 means that these are the people who spent 80 or less than 80 minutes. So from the total, I will subtract it. 60 minus 33, that's 27. So there are 27 people who spent more than 80 minutes. So this is what the marking scheme says. So our answers are right, sir. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is question number 18. He says in this table, P is directly proportional to Q square. Calculate the value of the A and the value of the, very simple, a complete set of values is given. P is directly proportional to Q square. So let me show you. Here we go. P is directly proportional to Q square. So P will be equals to KQ square. So I will use this value. In the place of P, I will put 12. In the place of Q, I will put 2. So 12 is equals to K into 2 square. So the 12 divided by 4 equals to K. K is equals to 3. So the formula will become P is equals to 3KQ square. So then their question is when the P is A and the Q is 7. So very easily, I will just substitute those values here. So it will be A equals to 3 into 7 square. So A will be equals to 3 into 49. So A will be equals to 147. Okay. Then their question is, what is the value of B? When the P is 48, the Q is B. So in that formula, P is equal to 3Q square. P, in the place of P, I will put 48. And in the place of Q, I will put B. So 48 is equal to 3B square. So the 48 divided by 3 is equal to B square. So B square will be equal to 16. So take square root on both the sides. So you will have B equals to plus minus 4. So this is how I have solved it. Let's check 147 and plus minus 4. So let's check the answers. So here we have those answers. So the answers are showing up on your screen. So these are the answers. Our answers are right. This is how we have done it. Okay. So let's go to the next part. Okay, so we have now the question number 19. He says this function f of x is equal to 2x minus 5. Their first question, a part is f of 11. So in this formula, wherever is the x, substitute that x with the 11. So you will be able to find out the value of the f11. So f11 will be equals to 2 into 11 minus 5. So 22 minus 5, that is 17. So my answer is 17. Question number 19. 17 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. Question number 19, B part. He says find the f inverse. Okay. So we will suppose that f of x is equals to y, and that means that the x will be equals to f inverse of y. Then we will have a 2x in the place of f of x, I will put that formula. So 2x minus 5 is equals to y. Now I will make x the subject of the formula. So you will have 2x is equals to y plus 5. So x will be equals to y plus 5 divided by 2. So in the place of x, I will put this value. F inverse of y is equal to y plus 5 whole thing divided by 2. So then I will change the variable on both the sides. So f inverse of x will be equal to x plus 5 divided by 2. So x plus 5, the whole thing divided by 2 is the formula for the f inverse. So that is right, sir. Okay, then in the C part, he says solve this equation. The f of x is equals to x squared plus x minus 11, and it's a 3 marks question. So in the place of f of x, I will put this value. So 2x minus 5 will be equals to x squared plus x minus 11, and then I will arrange it and I will solve it. Okay, so f of x equals to x squared plus x minus 11. The f of x formula is 2x minus 5, so that will be equals to x squared plus x minus 11. So I will take this 2x minus 5 to the other side. So 0 is equals to x squared plus x minus 2x minus 11 plus 5. So x squared minus x minus 6 is equals to 0. So then I will do the midterm breaking. I am looking for that pair which by subtraction gives me minus 1 and by multiplication gives me minus 6. So the pair which is suitable for this purpose is plus 2 and minus 3. So I write there x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. This is called the midterm breaking. So from the first two, here, I will take the x common. So x bracket x minus 3 bracket close plus from the last two terms, I will take plus 2 common. So in the bracket, I will have x minus 3 and the whole thing is equal to 0. So now this bracket x minus 3 is common. So from here, I will have x, and from here, I will have plus 2 in the other bracket. These two brackets are multiplying and the answer is 0. So either the first bracket is 0 or the second bracket is 0. So x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3, x plus 2 is equal to 0. X is equals to minus 2. So there are two values of the x. One is minus 2 and the other one is 3. So let's check. Minus 2 and 3. The answer is right. And hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen. So we are going to have question number 20. The matrix n satisfy the equation 3n is equals to n plus 5. Then we have the matrix 0, 4, 0, 4, 0, 6 minus 2. So they want me to find out the value of the n. Very simple calculation. And here we have. So 3n minus n is equals to 20, 0, 30 minus 10. This 5 multiply with all the members of this matrix. So 2n will be equals to 20 and 0 and 30 and minus 10. This 2 will go on the other side. It will divide on the other side. So all these members will be divided with the 2. So you will get 10, 0, 15 and minus 5. Hopefully you understand. So question number 20, the answer is right. And after this 2024 exam, in 2025, this matrix is no more in the Cambridge O-level syllabus. Okay, sir. Then we have the question number 21. He says prism A, prism B are mathematically similar. So these two solids are similar to each other. In the diagram, the cross-section of the prisms are shaded. The volume of the prism A is 5,000 centimeter cube. The length of the prism A is 50 centimeter. The area of the cross-section of the prism B is 16 centimeter square. Calculate the length of the prism B. So these two are similar to each other. And okay. So it's a new style question, and I have never seen this question before. Okay, so what we will do, let me show you the solution. So the volume, because both of them are similar to each other, so the volume of the A ratio of volume of the B is equals to the ratio of the volumes is equals to the cube of the ratio of the lengths. And so what we will do, 5,000 divided by, the volume of the B, volume of the prism is the base area multiply the length. So the length of the prism B, we don't know. We want to find out that. So the volume of the prism B is its base area multiply its length equals to. So the length of the prism A is 50. The length of the prism B, LB. So it's whole cube. So when I take cube on this side, so this is 125,000, 125,000. So LB cube, so this 5,016 into LB. This formula is very important. The volume of the prism is the base area multiply the length of the prism. Okay, so now we will have, what will happen here? So here we have, so cancel it. These three zeros cancel. So 5 by 16 is equals to 125 by LB cube, LB square now. This one power is cancelled with this 3 power. So now you have 2 power here. So now 5 and 125 will be cancelled. Here you will have 1, here you will have 25. So now you can kind of cross multiply. So that is LB square will be equal to 16 and 25. So take square root on both the sides. So you will have 16 square root is 4. 25 square root is 5. So 4 multiply 5, that's 20. So the length of the B is 20. Okay, so for your understanding, this is the volume of the prism is the base area multiply the length. So that is 16 into the LB. So unique question. First time this type of question is coming here. So my answer is 20. So question number 21, 20 is the right answer, sir. So this is a very unique question. First time I have seen this kind of question. Okay. So that was a 4 marks question. Yeah. Then we have question number 22. He says A is equals to 5B plus 2x. The whole thing divided by x minus 3. So rearrange the formula to make x the subject. 3 marks question. So x is present on 2 places here. Oh, so let's see how we do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross multiply and then, okay. So a bracket x minus 3 equals to 5b plus 2x. So ax minus 3a equals to 5b plus 2x. The terms which have x, bring them on one side. So ax minus 2x is equal to 5b plus 3a. Take x common, so x bracket a minus 2 bracket close equals to 5b plus 3a. So the x will, that bracket is multiplying with the x. When this will go to the other side, it will divide there. So you will have 5b plus 3a, the whole thing divided by a minus 2. So this is how you make x the subject of the formula. 5b plus 3 divided by a minus 2. That is the right answer, sir. This is our answer. Hopefully you understand. So then we have, because this was how you do it, question number 22. So we are going to the next part. Okay. Then we have question number 23. He says AB is a line segment joining the point A, whose coordinates are minus 2, 5, and B, whose coordinates are 1, 3. B is the midpoint of the line segment AC. Find the coordinates of the C. You know the midpoint is, the formula for the midpoint is x2 plus x1 divided by 2, y2 plus y1 divided by, I said 6, divided by 2, I mean. And C's coordinates, A and C are the two extreme points, and the B is the midpoint. So we already know the coordinates of the midpoint, and we do not know the coordinates of the C. So let me show you how this can be done. And we will suppose that the coordinates of the C are x and y. So B is the midpoint. So this plus this divided by 2 will be equal to the midpoint x, and this y plus 5 divided by 2 will be equal to the y of the midpoint. So x minus 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So x minus 2 is equal to 2. So x will be equal to 4. So this x is value is 4. So y plus 5 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So x plus y is equal to 6. So y will be equal to 6 minus 5. That is equal to 1. So the coordinates of the point C are 4, 1. The coordinates of the C are 4, 1. Our answer is right. Okay, so then we have the question number 23, and its B part. It says the length AB is square root T. Find the value of the T. It's a 2 marks question. The coordinates of the point A and the B are given. So I can find the length of the AB. the coordinates of the A and B are given. So the formula for the length is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square and the square root of the whole thing. So that is 1. Okay, so 1 plus 2 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square and then square root on it. So 1 plus 2, that's 3. 3 square will is 9. 3 minus 5 is 2. 2 square is 4. So 9 plus 4, that is 13. So they said the length of the AB is square root t, and we have found that the length is square root 13. So that means t is 13. So t is 13. The value of the t is 13. Our answer is right, sir. Okay, so then we have question number 23, and it's a C part. He says, find the equation. Let me go up here. He says, find the equation of the line perpendicular to AB that passes through A. Give your answer in the form y is equals to mx plus c. It's a 4 marks question. So basically, they are asking you, okay? So they basically are asking me find out the equation of the perpendicular to the AB that passes through the A. Okay, so it's a 4 mark question. Okay, very simple. First of all, I will find out the gradient of the AB line. That will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. 3 minus 5 divided by 1 plus 2, that is minus 2 by 3. The gradient of the perpendicular to the AB line, that will be the reciprocal and the sign change. So it will be 3 by 2. Then because that perpendicular is passing through the point A, whose coordinates are minus 2, 5. So this is how, and I know the gradient of that perpendicular, that is 3 by 2. So this is how I find the equation y minus y1 is equal to m bracket x minus x1. In the place of x1 and y1, I will substitute these two coordinates. And in the place of m, I will put 3 by 2. So 5 minus 5 is equal to 3 by 2 in bracket x plus 2. This 2 will go to this side and it will multiply 2y minus 10 is equals to 3x plus 6. 2y is equals to 3x plus 6 plus 10. So 2y will be equals to 3x plus 16. So y will be equals to 3 by 2x and 16 by 2. So y will be equals to 3 by 2 x plus 8. So this is how you will find the equation of the perpendicular, which is passing through the point A. So our answer, you can see, is right. This is how this is done. I hope you understand. So then we have question number 24 showing up on your screen. He says, ABCD is a quadrilateral. H, K, L, and M are the midpoints of AB, BC, CD, and AD respectively. The A to B is 2A, B to C is 2B, and A to D is 2D. Express it as simply as possible in terms of A, B, or A, B, and D. HK. So they want me to find out the H. So you want to go from H to K. So you will go from H to B, from B to K. HB will be half of the AB and the BK will be half of the BC. This is how this is the strategy. So it's a 1 mark question. So let me show you how this is done. So here we go. Okay. So HK, you want to find out HK. So from H, you will go to B. From B, you go to K. HB is half of the AB and the BK is half of the BC. So HK will be equal to 1 by 2 and the AB is 2 small a plus 1 by 2 and the BC was small 2B. So 2 and 2 cancel. So you will have A plus B. A plus B. Let's check. Let's check. A plus B is the right answer, sir. Okay, hopefully you understand. This is a question from the vector CD. The B part is find CD. So if you want to go from C to D, you go from C to B, from B to A, from A to D. Going from C to B will be minus 2B. And from going B to A, that will be minus 2A. And going from A to D, that will be 2D. So this is how you find CD. So let me show you here. So going from C to D. If you want to go from C to D, you go from C to B, from B to A, from A to D. C to B minus 2B, B to A, that is minus 2A, and A to D is plus 2D. So minus 2A minus 2B plus 2D. This is the answer. Okay, minus 2A minus 2B plus 2D. This is how you get here. So I hope you understand. Okay, then their last question is find ML, 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 ML. So they want me to go from M to L. So from M, I will go to D. From D, I will go to L. MD is 1 by 2 of the AD. And DL is 1 by 2 of the DC. So we have those values there. Okay, so ML, from M go to D, from D go to L. So MD is 1 by 2 of the AD and DL is 1 by 2 of the DC. So 1 by 2 of the AD is basically 2 small d plus 1 by 2 into the DC is basically you change their signs. This is the value of CD, but here I'm using DC, so I will change their signs. 1 by 2 bracket 2A plus 2B minus 2D. So here you will have D, then you will have A plus B minus D. So DD will be cancelled. So you're left with the A plus B only. A plus B only. So my dear students, we are done with this paper. And let me show you this. So the paper is finished. Okay, so in this video, we have tried to represent to you the solution of this May-June 2024 DMaths 402411 paper. And I have tried my best to provide you with the solution, and I have also tried my best to give you the best answers. So if you think that I have done a good job, please like this video. Please share the link of this video with your class fellows, with your teachers, with your junior students. You see, when you will do this, share the link of this video on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, on your Instagram, on your TikTok. When you will do this, you will be actually helping me to promote my channel. Your support is very, very important for this work which I am doing. So thank you very much. I am back after, I think after 3 months, I am making this video because in the Pakistan, in Sargodha, the weather is very extreme. Although we have air conditioning in our home, but still the weather is so extreme. It's so hot and humid that is very difficult for me to work. And but the weather is changing. So now I hope that I will be able to make videos and I will be able to reach the students all around the world who need help. And by sitting at your home, you will be able to solve these papers. So keep praying for me. So thank you very much, sir. Have a good day. God bless you all.